right, so hey guys, good evening. It is 8:30, so we're about to get started. So this is day 2 of our leg series. Today we're again going to be focusing on our legs. For today, all you would need is a couple of yoga blocks that we can grab when we need it. So if you have yoga blocks, keep it nearby and we'll use them whenever we need. Let's get started with a nice deep inhale, bringing the fingers up into a nice mountain. You're going to relax those shoulders, stay right there. Breathing in, breathing out. Give me a nice deep inhale, expand those lungs, filling it with air. You're going to exhale, dropping the tailbone down to the floor. Wonderful. Give me a couple more here. Breathing in and breathing out. Wonderful. Drop the fingers to the heart. Relax those shoulders. Connecting with our breathing, just trying to bring our mind right here to where the body is. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful job. All right. So today we are going to start with a little bit of leg opener. So we're starting with our forward folds as we usually do. So just a warm up for those legs. So you're going to stand nice and tall on your mat. Belly button is drawn in. Lower back is dropped to the floor. Glutes are engaged. Nice deep inhale. Let's bring the fingers up in a nice big circle. Wonderful. And from here, as we come down, we're going to swan dive, belly button into the spine, coming down all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Let's bring the fingers down. And once your fingers are here towards the floor, you're going to take a few seconds to here. Now, if you need to have a slight bend in those knees, that's all right. If you can, you're going to straighten out those knees. And if that is not possible, that's okay. But I want you to focus more on getting your fingers to the floor and letting that head hang, so you're looking at your knees. So let's stay here, focusing on the back of those legs as we're warming up. Wonderful. From here, we're going to come into flat back, straighten out those knees, straight your back. Nice inhale and exhale, coming to the floor. Flat back. Full fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Full fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Full fold, exhale. Your belly button is drawn to the spine the entire time, so think about that. Flat back, inhale. Full fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Full fold, exhale, and we're gonna hold here for a few. Let's get the fingers to the floor. If your knees need to bend, that's all right. Eyes are looking down at the knees. Stay right there. Head, neck, and shoulders are all hanging weightlessly right here. Let's stay there for a bit. Beautiful job. Feel the back of those legs opening. And when you're ready, nice and slow, come on up. Head is the very last thing to come up. Fingers to the heart. Take a breath. Wonderful job. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. We're going to grab our yoga blocks. We're going to stack them. And we're going to do a little bit of a leg extension using the yoga blocks. Now, at any time, if you feel like this is just not your thing, you're not comfortable doing this, you feel a little off balance, get off of your blocks and just keep going. That's totally fine. Now, if you can, you're going to try this with me. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Find your balance. Slowly come onto your block. Now, belly button is in. So the yoga block is held nice and flat, so it's not standing up. Place it flat on the floor. And then from here, we're going to pull that belly button in. We're going to come down nice and easy. Pull the belly button in, protecting that lower back. Coming in towards that full fold position. Wonderful. Now you're touching your toes as you come down. Let the head hang nice and slow. Let that head hang. We're gonna let go. Let gravity do its job. Now, once you're here, your eyes are looking at your knees. You're going to slowly drop those fingers past your toes towards the floor. And you're going to stay here, eyes looking at the knees. Now you're going to feel a nice extension in the back. So your hamstrings are working, your lower back is working. You're going to feel it a little extra in both places. Fingers reaching down towards the floor. Stay there. Beautiful. Now from here, once you have your balance in, we're going to go for 8 counts towards the floor. So stay right here, eyes looking at the knees. You're going to go down, 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 down. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 extra because this is day 2. What do you say? 2 extra, and you're gonna hold at the bottom. Hold that position. A little extra extension on those legs as we do this. Wonderful job. Stay there, stay there. Hold. We're almost there, and when we're ready, we're gonna slowly come on up. Find your balance, belly button into the spine. Everything is working. All right, and head is the very last thing to come up. Whew, beautiful job. Slowly step away from your block. Let's put that away. How are we doing, you guys? Great job here. All right, let's bring the fingers in. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax those shoulders. All right, so here's what we have next. We are going to be focusing on a lot of balancing today. So we're going to start with a tree pose. Pick any side, and you have a few options. You can start with your foot at the ankle, at the knee, or a little bit higher at your inner thigh. So just move to wherever you feel comfortable. Find your balance, and let's get going. Now, as you get in, you're going to start focusing on your breath. Let's make sure we're making some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you're staying on that one leg, you're going to feel a lot of the strengthening happening on the leg that you have your weight on. Another way to focus on your balance is to just move your gaze to the floor, fix your eyes on a spot on the floor, and that's going to help you with your balancing. Now, as we try to find our balance, the most important thing is to bring your thoughts into one place. If your thoughts are scattered, if your mind is in chaos, when there is no inner peace, you're going to find that outer balance is a little challenging. So let's focus on that inner peace right now. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Bring your thoughts to that one place. Your hands can stay here at your heart if you'd like. You could also bring it up into the skies. Wherever you feel you're comfortable. Whatever feels good. There is no right or wrong place for those hands. I want you to just choose whatever feels good. Breathing. Wonderful job, you guys. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do that. Come back in. We're going to stay here for about 8 more seconds. We're breathing. Wonderful job. We're almost there. 4 more seconds. Slowly bring your fingers to the heart. Wonderful job. And we're going to release that leg out. Beautiful. Breathe. That was amazing. We're going to do the other side. So let's take that leg up. Breathe. Now, in any of our classes, the word breathe may be the one that you hear the most. And there's a reason for that. Everything that we're doing, not just here for these 30 minutes when we're on this mat, but throughout our life, everything we do is connected to our breathing. And it's so important that we're able to control our breath, that we're conscious of our breath, that every inhale and every exhale is something you feel and something that you are mindful of. It makes such a big difference as you slowly train yourself to do that. And once you train yourself, it just happens subconsciously. You don't even have to think about it. Beautiful job. Stay there. As we stay here, try to lengthen your spine, so you're thinking about bringing your spine up into the ceiling and your tailbone down into the earth. We're breathing the entire time. Let's make sure that's going on. Great job, you guys. Just 4 more seconds. 4 more. Reach those fingers up. Reach, reach, reach. Are we standing nice and tall, or are we getting tired? Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. And fingers to the heart. Beautiful job. When you're ready, we're going to release that leg. Take a break. Breathe. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. All right. As we get started, the next thing we're going to do is a single leg chair. So we're used to our chair. So we're used to the chair pose. Today we're going to do a single leg chair, and this is what it looks like. You're going to take one leg. This is a figure 4. You may be familiar with that name. So you're going to stay with your ankle towards your other knee, and then we're going to come sit into that position like you're sitting on a chair. Now, as we're doing this, I want you to think about your knee, making sure that the knee does not come over the toe. So a lot of what we're doing today is really about balance. So let's focus on that today. If you need to, you can hold on to a wall for support. Use that as your last resort. You can come down a little bit less. That's an option. Take the wall option as your last resort, only if you really need it, all right? So let's focus on our balance today. Pick any side, bring your leg on, and you're going to gently sit into that single leg chair. Fingers are to the heart. I'm going to turn so I can see you. Wonderful job. Stay there, you guys. And now it is challenging. It is challenging, I won't lie. But it is possible. And you guys are rock stars, and you're going to do this. Wonderful job. Wonderful. Take nice deep breaths. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Let's relax. Nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Gorgeous. We're going to do the other side, so let's come on in. Now, as we get started, take a nice deep breath. Belly button is in. Working in your favor. Let's get going. Fingers to the heart. Keep the chest up so you're not bending so much towards the front. That's going to take away from the legs, so you want to push back with your weight. Think about sitting on a chair. And shift your weight into your heels instead of into your toes. And stay there. We're breathing. Make sure we're not holding our breath. Wonderful job, you guys. Almost there. Almost there. Can we get deeper? Just about an inch extra. Drop it. Keep going. Let's come on up. Wonderful job. All right, breathe. Relax the shoulders. Great job. If you need to take a break, now is a good time. Get a drink of water. Walk around the room if you need to. We're going to come back. We have some more for our legs. There's going to be a combination of strength and stretches along with focus on balance today. So let's keep going. All right, so here's what I got for you next. We're gonna come into the dancer's pose. So when we get into the dancer's pose, I want you to start with bringing your leg up. Now this is going to be your first position. Now you can start right here. You can stay right here if you need to, that's okay. You can bring your fingers into a Jnana Mudra, so that will be bringing your index and your thumb fingers together. And you can stay right here. Now, as you get comfortable with your balance, you're going to move it out, out, out. And then you can come out as far as you're comfortable. All right, so that's going to be your position. So let's make sure that the leg that you're standing on is nice and straight and that your belly button is engaged. From here, you're going to hold. Let's go wherever you want to hold. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. Relax. Coming back. I know. Today is a tough one. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's all I would say. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe through the hard stuff. Wonderful job. At the end of today, you're going to have stronger legs, a stronger core, and a whole lot more confidence. Let's go. Other side. We're going to take a deep breath. Getting started. You have one hand is going to hold the Jnana Mudra. With the other one, you're going to slowly bring your feet into your fingers, hold it in place, and as you get ready, you're going to expand into that pose. Find your balance. Now, another tip to be able to find your balance is to look down at the floor. So shift your gaze to the floor, making sure that we're not opening up our hips too much. Look towards the floor. That's going to help your hips get into position. We're almost there, you guys. Hold. And let's relax. Wonderful job. Fingers to the heart. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you need to take a sip of water, do that. We're going to come into a core and leg combination flow. And here's what we're going to do. Once again, a lot of balancing going on with this one. Here's what we would be doing. We're going to bring our leg up so the knee is in line with your hips, coming into a right angle. From here, you're going to come into an airplane, nice and slow, coming into a straight line with the body. Now, the reason I have the yoga block in front of me is that you have the option of coming down onto the yoga block for your airplane with one arm. All right, so that's an option if you'd like to take it. I want you to really think about getting your body in that straight line, because that's going to really make a difference on your standing leg and on your lifting leg. So that's going to be our focus for the next flow. We're going to do this a few times. The challenge here is to be able to keep your balance while we're shifting from one pose to another. So you're going to be here, and then you're going to shift, and then you're going to shift back in here. So when you're shifting, being able to keep your balance through that movement is a challenge. Now, if you translate that to life, being calm in a perfectly calm setting is so simple. Being calm in a chaotic setting is where your challenge is, but that's what we want to master. So you're going to focus on getting your thoughts into one place. Fix your gaze on the floor. Do what you need to. You're going to focus on your breathing. You're going to focus on that spot on the floor, and we're going to get through this together. All right, so let's go. Nice deep inhale. Pick any side. Lift that knee up, leg into a right angle. Hold it in place so you're not shifting your shoulders back. Keep everything in place. Belly button in. Now from here, you're going to shift your weight forward, coming into the airplane. If you need to hold on to your yoga block, do that. You're going to come slowly into your high knee position. Hold. Wonderful job. Let's shift back into the airplane. Now the leg that you're standing on is probably screaming by now, and that's okay. We only got one more rep. Let's go. We're in this flow together, and you got this. Hold, 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 hold. Let's go back. Woo! Airplane. And coming back in. Beautiful job. Let's take a breather. In through the nose and out through the mouth. How about that? Wonderful job. Now we got to do the other side. What? Let's go. Let's slowly bring the other leg in. Now that's the leg that is already screaming. We're going to work that leg. Wonderful. Hold it in place. Abs in. You're going to slowly bring it back into airplane. Hold. You're going to bring it back into that high knee position. And back. Airplane. Nice, slow transitions, you guys. And as you straighten out that leg, think about squeezing those glutes. Pull that leg up into a nice straight line. Come on up. High knee. Last chance. Breathe. Wonderful job. Almost there, almost there. Last one. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And coming down. Beautiful job. Whew. Breathe. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Give me one more here. Wonderful job, you guys. Let's take a seat. If you need to get some water, do that before we come to seated. Great job. Great job. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's extend that leg out. You guys did awesome today. You're going to tuck your foot into your inner thigh while you extend your other leg. Bring your leg to the side as far as you're comfortable. If you're not able to keep the leg nice and straight because it's too far away, you can always bring it forward a little bit. That can make it a little bit easier. So from here, reach out towards your toes. You don't really have to touch the toes. You can touch wherever you can reach. Stay right there. Nice deep inhale. Beautiful. Gently bring this arm up. Nice and slow. Beautiful job. Stay right there. Now feel that hip opening as you stay here. You want to shift the weight in that hip down into the floor instead of letting the hip come up. So shift that weight down. Push it down. Push that hip down as you reach that finger up. Wonderful job. Now from here, you're going to bring that arm over, 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 all the way to your fingers. Hold wherever you're comfortable. Does not matter where you're holding. Breathing in, breathing out. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly come on up. Wonderful job. All right. Before we move out of that leg, you're going to take a yoga block. You're going to place your leg on top of that yoga block. Now, this is an option. If you feel like it's uncomfortable, you can skip the yoga block and just give yourself a nice stretch. But if you can, I want you to give this a try. It really does challenge your flexibility a little bit extra, helps you get a little more result from the same poses. So slowly bring your fingers down towards that leg, and you're going to hold it in place, and you can press your other arm down here towards your hips. Stay. Beautiful job. Great job, you guys. Great job. Relax that neck, relax those shoulders. This is your chance to get some really nice deep breaths in. Flood that body with oxygen. Beautiful job. All right, now we're going to stack one more block there. Same leg. I told you this is the leg series. And slowly bring yourself in. Now with every block that you're adding, you should be able to feel a little bit extra in that hamstring. Now being able to work on hamstring flexibility is super important because that's the muscle that's holding out your hips and your knees. So if you have knee issues, if you have lower back pain, any issues with your hips, being able to build your hamstring flexibility is the key to long-term sustained benefits. So let's stay here. Beautiful. Nice little stretch. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Wonderful. We're going to switch sides. So slowly come out of here. Take your time. Nice little transitions. Now we're going to straighten out that leg. First, we're going to start on the floor, and then we're going to add the blocks one at a time. Stay up nice and tall. Breathing. We're going to slowly bring one arm to the leg. Now I do want you to think about keeping this leg straight. So if you are coming to your toe, but you are bending your knee to come there, you're better off keeping that leg straight and coming only halfway. This is going to benefit you more than if you did this. So think about that as you stretch. Wonderful. Stay there. And when you're ready, you're going to add your other arm. Take a few seconds, hold it right there in the center, letting those hips warm up. A little bit of flexibility there too. Wonderful. And we're going to bring that finger all the way over and hold. Beautiful job. And when you're ready, slowly bring that arm over, coming back, and we're going to add that yoga block. Wonderful job. Stay here. One more reminder, nice straight spine. Let's slowly come towards that leg. A little bit of a stretch building in that leg. Beautiful. Now, if you think about the forward fold that we did towards the beginning of the class using the yoga blocks, that is an excellent way to really challenge your flexibility and be able to make strides as you practice daily. So if there's nothing else that you're able to do every morning, even if you have 5 minutes, that you can do some forward folds, flat back, and forward fold combinations. Just do it for about 5 minutes. If you add the yoga block, even better. If you don't, that's still okay. But if you can just do that every day for 5 minutes, by the end of 10 days, you'll be amazed at how much flexibility you're able to build. And we're breathing. Wonderful job. Slowly release out of here. We're going to add the other block. Add the other yoga block. And we're gonna place that leg back onto the top. Now making sure we're not really pressing down on that knee. So you don't wanna lock the knee. So locking the knee is tightening that knee like that, so you don't wanna do that. Knee is nice and soft. You're simply focusing on the muscles. So no strain on the joints. Nothing in the ankle, nothing in our knees. Wonderful job. Hold it in place. Great job, you guys. Today was day 2 of our 4-day leg series. I got 2 more days of strengthening and stretching. So needed at a time when we're stuck indoors, spending too much time seated. Wonderful. We're almost there. Nice deep breath. Great job. Let's slowly bring that leg in, coming into a seated position. All right. Wonderful job. Let's bring our fingers to the heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. And as we always do, let's take a few seconds to reflect on today's practice. Think about 2 things that you really liked about the practice today. 2 poses that you enjoyed, and maybe 2 poses where you would like to challenge yourself, where you would like to advance a little bit more. Make some mental notes. And I'd like to end today's session with a note of gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me today and helping me be a part of your yoga journey. I hope to see you again tomorrow. And until then, thank you and namaste.